Welcome everyone. Today's video is not just another motivational talk. This video has the power to transform your life forever, not because of my words, but because of the truth you are about to hear. This is the same truth that the most successful people in the world live by every single day. It is simple, it is real, and it works. First of all, let me tell you something clearly. You are not weak. You are not lazy. You are not behind in life. You are a miracle. Think about this for a moment. You woke up this morning. Your heart is still beating. Your mind is still working. You still have breath in your lungs. And most importantly, you still have time. As long as you have time, your story is not finished. As long as you have time, you can still build the life you dream of. No matter how many mistakes you made before, no matter how many times you failed, no matter how slow your progress feels. But here's the truth that most people ignore. Everything starts with your morning. Your morning is not just about brushing your teeth or drinking tea. Your morning is your foundation. It is the base of your entire day. Just like a building cannot stand strong without a solid foundation, your life cannot grow strong without a powerful morning. Most failures begin with lazy mornings. Most regrets are born before breakfast. And most champions win their mornings before they win anything else in life. Successful people do not wake up randomly. They do not start their day by scrolling their phone. They do not lie in bed waiting for motivation. They follow simple but powerful morning habits that prepare their body, mind, and soul for success. And in this series, you will learn those habits step by step in an easy and powerful way. Even if you have never followed any routine before, do not worry. You'll understand everything clearly. You will improve your mindset. You will improve your discipline. And you will improve your English naturally by listening to clear and meaningful language. Now, let us begin with the first habit. Habit 1. No phone for 1 hour after waking up. Let me ask you a simple question. What is the first thing you touch after opening your eyes? For most people, the answer is the phone. Before brushing teeth, before drinking water, before even sitting properly on the bed, the phone is already in their hands. Messages, notifications, Instagram, Reels, news, WhatsApp, emails. In just 5 minutes, their mind is filled with other people's thoughts, other people's problems, other people's lives. And this is very dangerous. Why? Because the first hour after you wake up is the most sensitive time for your brain. Your mind is like soft clay at that moment. Whatever you put into it will shape it. If you fill it with noise, stress, jealousy, fear, and distraction, your whole day will feel heavy. That is why the most successful people protect their morning mind like gold. They do not allow random information to enter their brain in the first 60 minutes. Now, let me explain what happens when you check your phone in the morning. Your focus becomes weak. Your anxiety increases. You start comparing your life with others. You feel behind before you even start your day. You lose your own voice. Imagine this. You wake up and the first thing you see is someone's vacation photo. Someone bought a new car. Someone got promoted. Someone is smiling with success. Your mind immediately starts comparing. Why not me? I am not doing enough. I am late in life. And your energy drops without doing anything. Now imagine a different morning. You wake up. You sit quietly. You stretch your body. You breathe slowly. You think about your goals. You write your thoughts. You plan your day. You feel calm. You feel strong. You feel in control. That is the power of not touching your phone for 1 hour. It creates a clean space in your brain. A space where your real self can grow. Instead of checking your phone, what can you do? You can drink a glass of water. You can sit silently for 5 minutes. You can stretch your body. You can write in a journal. You can read 1 page of a book. You can plan your day. You can visualize your future. You can simply breathe and be calm. At first, this habit will feel difficult because your phone is like a drug. Your brain wants that dopamine. It wants excitement. It wants distraction. But once you break this addiction, something beautiful happens. Your mind becomes clear. Your focus becomes sharp. Your mood becomes better. Your day feels peaceful. You stop living inside other people's lives. and you start living your own. Here is a simple power tip. Keep your phone far from your bed. Use a physical alarm clock if possible. If you use your phone alarm, turn it off and do not open any app. Give your brain 60 minutes of silence. It will thank you for the next 23 hours. Now that you understand the power of protecting your morning mind, let us move to the second habit. This habit looks simple, but it is one of the most powerful habits successful people use every day. Habit 2 is scribing. Scribing means writing down your thoughts, your feelings, and your goals. Most people think writing is only for students, writers, or poets. That is wrong. Writing is not about talent. Writing is about clarity. And clarity is power. Let me tell you something important. Your brain was never designed to hold thousands of thoughts at the same time. It is not a storage room. It is a thinking machine. When you try to store everything in your head, your mind becomes heavy. Your thoughts start spinning again and again. You wake up and your mind says, "What do I have to do today? Why do I feel tired? What if I fail again? What if things go wrong? What if I am not good enough?" These thoughts do not stop. They keep looping. And because of this mental noise, you feel stressed even before the day begins. But the moment you take a pen and write your thoughts down, something powerful happens. Your mind releases the pressure. Your thoughts slow down. Your breathing becomes easier. You feel lighter inside. Writing gives your mind permission to relax. Think of it like this. When a glass is full of dirty water, you cannot add clean water to it. First, you must empty the glass. Scribing empties your mental glass. Now, let me show you how to do it in the simplest way possible. You do not need to write long pages. You do not need perfect grammar. You do not need fancy words. You only need honesty. Every morning, write 3 simple things. First question, how do I feel right now? Do not lie to yourself. Be honest. If you feel tired, write it. If you feel sad, write it. If you feel hopeful, write it. You can write, "I feel tired, but I want to try. I feel confused, but I will not give up. I feel scared, but I am still moving forward." The goal is not to sound positive. The goal is to be real. Because when you face your feelings, they lose their power over you. Second question, what am I grateful for today? This is very important. Gratitude changes your focus. It moves your mind from what is missing to what is already present. You do not need big things. Small things are enough. I am grateful for my health. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for this new day. I am grateful that I am still learning. When you start your day with gratitude, your heart softens, your stress reduces, your mindset shifts from lack to abundance. Third question, what is one thing I must finish today? Not 10 things, not 5 things, just one important task. This gives your day a mission. Your mind loves direction. When your brain knows what matters most, it stops wasting energy on useless worries. Now imagine the situation. You wake up feeling anxious. Your head is full. You feel like life is moving too fast. You feel behind. You do not know where to start. Now imagine you sit for just 5 minutes with a notebook. You write, "I feel overwhelmed, but I know I am stronger than my fear. I am grateful for another chance to improve. Today I will complete my project." What just happened? Your life did not change. Your problems did not disappear. But your mindset changed. And that is powerful. Because when your mindset is clear, you can face anything. This is why successful people write every morning. Success is not only about action. It is also about alignment. When your thoughts, emotions, and actions move in the same direction, progress becomes natural. When you write, you understand yourself better. You become aware of your emotions. You notice your habits. You stop reacting blindly. You start living intentionally. Many great people had this habit. Leonardo da Vinci wrote daily. Benjamin Franklin planned his days on paper. Oprah Winfrey journals for clarity. Modern leaders and CEOs write to stay focused and calm. They do not write to look intelligent. They write to stay sane. Here is how you can make this habit easy. Keep a notebook and pen near your bed or desk. After your silent time or meditation, write for 5 to 10 minutes. Do not judge your words. Do not try to sound perfect. Just answer the 3 questions. How do I feel? What am I grateful for? What must I do today? This notebook becomes your private space, your daily therapy, your mirror, your safe place. After 7 days of scribing, you will notice changes. Your stress will reduce. Your thoughts will become organized. Your emotions will stop controlling you. Your purpose will feel clearer. You will stop carrying mental weight all day because now your thoughts have a place to go. This habit is not about writing like a poet. It is about living like a warrior. Calm, clear, ready. In the next part, you will learn habit 3, meditation. The habit that gives you control over your mind instead of letting your mind control you. Now, let us move to the third habit. This habit is quiet. This habit is simple. But this habit is extremely powerful. Habit 3 is meditation. Let me ask you an honest question. When was the last time you sat in silence? No phone, no noise, no people, just you and your breath. Most people cannot remember. They wake up and their mind is already running. Thoughts start attacking them. Problems from yesterday, worries about tomorrow, fear about the future. They jump straight into chaos. Then they wonder why they feel tired, why they feel confused, why they feel anxious, why they feel lost. Here is the truth. If you do not take control of your mind in the morning, your mind will control you all day, and that is dangerous. This is where meditation comes in. Meditation is not about becoming a monk. It is not about religion. It is not about sitting on a mountain. Meditation is about creating space in your mind. It is about slowing down. It is about breathing deeply. It is about observing your thoughts instead of becoming your thoughts. Most people believe meditation means stopping thoughts. That is not true. Thoughts will come. That is normal. Meditation is simply watching them, like clouds passing in the sky. You see them, but you do not chase them. Think about your mind like a busy train station. Too many people, too much noise, no direction. Meditation is like pressing the pause button. The noise starts to settle. Your breathing slows. Your heartbeat becomes calm. Your mind becomes clear. And from this calm place, you start making better decisions. You speak better. You think better. You live better. This is why successful people meditate. Not because they have free time, but because they understand something important. Success is not only about hard work. It is also about mental clarity. Let me give you an example. Imagine 2 people. Both wake up at 6 in the morning. Both work hard. Both face pressure during the day. One person meditates for 10 minutes every morning. The other does not. Now, both face a problem. Maybe a mistake at work. Maybe criticism from someone. Maybe stress. The person who did not meditate, their mind is already full. They panic. They overreact. They say things they regret. They feel weak. They give up easily. But the person who meditated, their mind is calm. They pause. They respond slowly. They solve the problem. They stay focused. They move forward. The problem was the same. The difference was the state of the mind. That is the power of meditation. Meditation gives you emotional control. When stress comes, you do not break. When someone insults you, you do not explode. When life puts pressure on you, you stay steady. This is what strong people do. They train their mind before life tests them. Now, let me tell you how to meditate in the simplest way. You do not need music. You do not need an app. You do not need a special place. Sit on your bed. Sit on a chair. Sit on the floor. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath through your nose. Slowly breathe out through your mouth. Do this again, slow and deep. Now just focus on your breath. Thoughts will come. Do not fight them. Do not judge them. Just notice them. And bring your attention back to your breath. That is it. Start with 5 minutes. If your mind wanders, bring it back gently. Do not be hard on yourself. After 1 week, increase to 10 minutes. This small habit can change your entire life. After 7 days of meditation, you will feel calmer in the morning. Your stress will reduce. Your focus will improve. Your emotions will become stable. You will stop reacting to every small thing. You will feel like you are in control again. Meditation is not weakness. It is strength. Before you fight the battles of the outside world, you must win the battles inside your head. Meditation is that secret weapon. It prepares you for the day. It sharpens your focus. It protects your peace. This habit works quietly, but its results are loud. In the next part, you will learn habit 4, making a to-do list, the habit that gives your day direction and turns busy days into productive days. Now, let us move to the 4th habit. This habit looks simple, but it separates busy people from successful people. Habit 4 is making a to-do list. Let me ask you something honestly. How many times have you ended your day feeling tired? But when you think about it, you realize nothing important was completed. You were busy all day. You replied to messages. You handled problems. You moved from one thing to another. But at night, when the noise stops, you feel empty. You feel like you survived the day, but you did not move forward in life. This happens for one reason. You started your day without a plan. Here's the truth. If you do not decide your day, the world will decide it for you. If you do not plan your priorities, other people will use your time for their priorities. You wake up, and suddenly messages control you. Notifications pull you. Other people's problems become your problems. And by the end of the day, you feel drained and unsatisfied. That is why successful people plan their day early in the morning, before the world wakes up, before distractions begin. They do not start their day with confusion. They start with clarity. But let me also tell you a common mistake. Most people write a long list. 15 tasks, 20 tasks, unrealistic tasks. At night, they complete only 2, and then they feel like a failure. This kills motivation. So let me show you the right way. Every morning, after meditation and scribing, write only 3 things, not more. First, one thing you must do today. This is your main mission. This task moves your life forward. No excuses. Second, one thing you should do today. This is important, but not urgent. Third, one thing you would like to do today. This is something for joy, for connection, for balance. That is it. 3 tasks. Simple, clear, powerful. Now imagine this. Someone wakes up and writes, must do, finish my client presentation. Should do, exercise for 30 minutes. Would like to do, call an old friend. Now compare this person with someone who wakes up without a plan. The first person has direction. The second person has confusion. The first person is in control. The second person is reacting. That is the difference between living intentionally and living on autopilot. A to-do list gives your brain instructions. It tells your mind, this is what matters today. This is what we finish. This is who we are becoming. When your brain sees a clear goal, it stops wasting energy on distractions. And every time you complete a task, you feel a small victory. That small victory creates momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence creates success. Crossing a task off your list is not a small thing. It is proof. Proof that you are no longer wasting your time. Proof that you follow through. Proof that you are growing. Here is how to use this habit correctly. Use a small notebook or a digital note. Write your 3 tasks in the morning. Keep the list visible. Throughout the day, focus on finishing the must-do first. Do not jump between tasks. Do not multitask. Finish one thing, then move to the next. After 7 days of doing this, something changes. You become more focused. You complete more work in less time. You stop feeling guilty at night. You start feeling proud. Your self-respect increases because you keep your promises to yourself. This habit is not just about tasks. It is about building the identity of a finisher. You are no longer someone who only plans. You are someone who executes. Dreamers dream. Finishers win. In the next part, you will learn habit 5, reading, the habit that feeds your mind and protects it from noise and negativity. Now, let us move to the 5th habit, This habit decides the quality of your thoughts. Habit 5 is reading. Let me ask you something. What do most people feed their mind with? First thing in the morning, notifications, reels, news, drama, noise. And then they ask, why am I confused? Why do I feel unmotivated? Why does my mind feel foggy? The answer is simple. Your brain becomes what you feed it. If you feed it garbage, it will produce garbage thoughts. If you feed it strength, it will produce powerful ideas. That is why reading is one of the most important morning habits. Reading is not just about knowledge. Reading is about identity. The words you read in the morning become the voice in your head for the rest of the day. Imagine two people. Person one wakes up and scrolls social media. In 5 minutes, they see someone richer, someone more successful, someone living a better life. Their confidence drops. Their energy drops. Person two wakes up and reads one page from a powerful book. Words like, you are responsible for your future. Your habits shape your destiny. Small steps create big change. Now tell me, who will feel stronger during the day? Who will take better actions? Who will stay focused? That is the power of reading. Reading reminds you who you really are, not what the world says, not what fear whispers, but who you are becoming. You do not need to read a full book every day. You do not need hours. Even one page is enough. What should you read in the morning? Something that speaks to your future, not your past. A book about growth, a book about discipline, a book about mindset. It can be Atomic Habits, The Power of Positive Thinking, a biography of someone you admire, a page of motivational quotes. The goal is simple. Read something that lifts you, not something that drains you. Here is how to build this habit easily. Keep a book beside your bed or on your desk. Do not hide it. If it is hidden, you will forget it. After journaling or planning, read for 5 minutes. Read slowly. Read with attention. Ask yourself, what can I learn? How can I apply this today? That one thought can guide your entire day. After 7 days of morning reading, you will notice changes. Your thoughts become clearer. Your confidence grows. Your conversations improve. You stop comparing yourself with others, because now your focus is on growth. You stop looking outside for motivation, because you feel inspired from inside. Most people spend more time choosing clothes than choosing what to feed their mind. But you are not most people. You are building a new life from the inside out. Your mind is your strongest weapon, and reading sharpens it. So, tomorrow morning, before the world touches your mind, choose your first words carefully. Read something powerful, and let that become your foundation. In the next part, you will learn habit 6, exercise, the habit that creates energy and turns lazy mornings into powerful days. Now, let us move to the 6th habit. This habit changes how you feel about yourself. Habit 6 is exercise. Let me ask you something honestly. Do you want more energy, more focus, more confidence? Most people say yes, but then they wait. They wait for motivation. They wait to feel ready. They wait for the perfect time. Here's the truth. Energy is not something you wait for. Energy is something you create. And the fastest way to create energy is to move your body. The moment you move, your heart beats faster. Your blood flows better. Your brain wakes up. You start feeling alive. Exercise is not just physical. It is mental training. Every time you move your body in the morning, even when you do not feel like it, you are telling your mind something powerful. I am not lazy. I am not weak. I show up. That message changes everything. Imagine this. You wake up tired. Your body feels heavy. Your bed feels comfortable. You can scroll your phone. You can delay your day. But instead, you stand up. You stretch. You move. You walk for 10 minutes. You do jumping jacks. You breathe deeply. You sweat a little. Suddenly, your mood shifts. Your mind wakes up. You feel in control. That is not just exercise. That is discipline. You do not need a gym. You do not need equipment. You do not need 1 hour. You only need 10 to 20 minutes. Simple beginner options. Stretching for 5 minutes. 20 jumping jacks. 15 squats. 10 push-ups or knee push-ups. Yoga or Surya Namaskar. Dancing to one song. Fast walking. Jogging in place. It does not matter what you do. What matters is you move, you sweat, you wake up your system. After 7 days of morning exercise, you will notice changes. You feel energetic during the day. Your mood improves. Your confidence increases. Exercise releases happiness chemicals in your brain. It reduces stress. It clears your mind. Your discipline grows. And discipline builds self-respect. You start seeing yourself differently, not as a victim, but as a warrior. Your sleep improves. Your focus improves. Your body becomes stronger. This habit does not just change your body. It changes your identity. Set a small goal, 10 minutes every morning. Choose something simple. Do it without excuses. Remind yourself, this is who I am now, someone who shows up. Because when you train your body in the morning, you support every other habit. A weak body makes discipline difficult. A strong body supports a strong mind. Do not let your body become your prison. Make it your power source. Most people search for motivation their whole life, but motivated people usually move first. So tomorrow morning, before touching your phone, before the world wakes up, move, stretch, breathe, train, show your mind you are serious about success. In the next part, you will learn habit 7, visualization, the habit that trains your mind to see success before it becomes real. Now, let us move to the 7th habit. This habit changes how you see yourself. Habit 7 is visualization. Most people wake up every morning and see the same room, the same walls, the same problems, the same doubts. And because they keep seeing the same life, they keep living the same life. But successful people do something different. They visualize. Visualization means closing your eyes and clearly seeing the person you want to become before it becomes reality. It is not dreaming. It is not fantasy. It is mental training. Top athletes use it. CEOs use it. Actors use it. World leaders use it. Why? Because your brain does not fully understand the difference between imagination and reality. When you see something clearly again and again, your mind starts believing it is possible. And when your mind believes, your actions change. That is how transformation begins. Let me explain it simply. You sit quietly for 1 minute. You close your eyes. You breathe deeply. And you imagine your best self. You see yourself walking confidently, speaking clearly, working with focus, smiling with peace. You see yourself living the life you want. You feel the emotion. You feel the confidence. You feel the calm strength. Then you say silently, "This is who I am becoming. This is the life I am creating." That is visualization. Now, let me tell you a small story. Imagine a boy named Liam. Liam is scared to speak English. He feels nervous in public. He feels small when others speak confidently. But every morning, for just 30 seconds, he closes his eyes and sees himself speaking fluently, teaching others, standing confidently, changing lives. He feels it because he feels it every morning. He starts acting differently. He speaks 1 sentence more. He practices a little longer. He stops hiding. Small actions follow clear images. That is the power of visualization. Most people only see their limitations. They look in the mirror and think, "I am not good enough. I am not ready. I cannot do this." But when you visualize daily, you plant a new image in your mind. With repetition, that image becomes your identity. After 7 days of visualization, you will notice changes. Your confidence increases. Your fear reduces. You take more action. You stop focusing on what is missing. You start acting like the person you want to be. You grow faster because your mind is finally supporting you, not fighting you. You must see your future clearly before others believe in you. That is how greatness begins. Visualization is silent, but its effect is loud. In the next and final part, you will learn habit 8, take action. The habit that turns dreams into reality and ideas into results. Now we come to the final habit. This is the most important habit. Habit 8 is take action. Let us be honest. Most people already know what to do. They have watched the videos. They have read the books. They have made plans. But still, they are stuck. Why? Because they think more and act less. They keep waiting. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for confidence. Waiting for the perfect moment. But the perfect moment never comes. Here's the truth. Success is not about information. Success is about execution. You do not need more motivation. You need movement. Successful people understand one thing. They do not wait to feel ready. They move first. Action creates momentum. Momentum creates confidence. Let me give you a simple example. Imagine an airplane. It is built to fly. Strong engines, full fuel, clear runway. But the airplane stays still. It starts thinking, what if I crash? What if people judge me? What if I am not good enough? So it waits. Other planes take off. Time passes. The airplane slowly loses purpose. This is what happens to people. They have dreams. They have ability. They have potential. But they never move. They stay on the runway of life. Here is the truth. Airplanes are not made to sit. They are made to fly. And you are not made to overthink. You are made to act. The engine only works when you move forward. Fear becomes smaller when you act. Doubt becomes quieter when you act. Clarity appears when you act. Even small action matters. Reading one page, speaking one sentence, writing one idea, sending one message. Small actions change lives. You can study forever, but without action, nothing changes. Stop preparing forever. Start moving. Now take a deep breath. Your morning is not just time. It is your turning point. You learned 8 habits. No phone first hour. Scribing. Meditation. To-do list. Reading. Exercise. Visualization. Action. These habits are simple, but they are powerful. Information alone does nothing. Action changes everything. Give your morning to yourself. Not to noise. Not to fear. Not to the world. If you master your morning, you master your life. You will fail sometimes. You will miss days. Do not stop. In 7 days, you feel different. In 21 days, you become consistent. In 6 months, you become unrecognizable. You are enough. You have time. You have the map. All that is left is the first step tomorrow morning. Your new life begins before breakfast. Rise early. Think clearly. Act boldly. Your time is not tomorrow. Your time is now.